Hey everyone, Cards of Truth here. I'm opening up the human starter deck this time. Alright, let's pop this open. I think it's a blue-white, so cut open. Get rid of all that plastic. And like all the other starter decks, I'm assuming we're going to get our little rule book. Gonna get our rule book, the 40 card deck, and 3 boosters. And we're gonna open those up all together in the bonus video. All right, so let's go and open up the 40 card deck and see what's in this booster. I could always find that little nub, but then it never opens up properly for me. Alright. So, 40 card deck. These are for the humans. So you have Eileen as our first uncommon, noted by the gold in the top right corner. Opponents must reveal each card they draw, and whenever a citizen attacks under your control, probe 1. And probe 1 is you may draw 1 card and discard 1 card. One of those. Next is Celine. It's a common card, so that's sidestep, so that's like flying. Can only be attacked or blocked by citizens with sidestep. And steadfast. Attacking doesn't cause Celine to become engaged. 2 of those. Okay, next one is the king, it looks like. Cormac. He's a human citizen, uncommon. If you control 1 or more other human citizens, Cormac becomes steadfast. So it doesn't get engaged when he attacks. And if you control 2 or more other humans, Cormac gains sidestep, so like flying. And if you control 3 or more human citizens, Cormac becomes ravenous. And then ravenous keyword is Cormac may target 2 11-year cards when attacking. So 11-year cards are kind of like your shields in this game. So attacking 2 at once, I think you have 6 to start from the game. So helps push the game forward. Next is Astarope. She's ravenous, so can target 2 11-year cards. And Astarope gets +1/+1 for each human citizen you control. So it seems like the general theme for the humans is having as many on the island as possible, and they'll get buffs from coexisting together. So you get 2 of those. Next is Livia. So Livia has sidestep. And whenever you have attacked with 2 or other citizens in a turn, Livia becomes ravenous until the end of turn. So I would need to see if you can attack. Maybe if you attack with her like as the 3rd human. So again, kind of going with the motif of if you have more human citizens on the field or the island, then they get bonuses. Next is Ophelia. When Ophelia enters the island, probe 1. So citizens cost you 1 less to cast. So that's pretty good. Next is Cassandra. And she has sidestep. And Cassandra gets +1/+1 for each 11-year card you control. So she's really good early game, it seems. Next is the guy on the cover art. And his name is Hormaz. Other human citizens you control get +2/+2, so buffs everyone else. In the beginning of your combat phase, you may pay 2 once, and if you do, target citizen gains sidestep until the end of turn. So helps get your units over so that your attacks actually land on the 11-year cards. Next is Mokosh. Engage. So you tap her, probe 1, and if you control 3 or more other human citizens, you may draw 1, then probe 1 instead. So helps you cycle your deck. You get 2 of those. Ooh, this one's pretty cool. It looks like a dark elf. His name's Herrick. Herrick is toxic. First damage dealt to a citizen by Herrick causes it to die. And whenever Herrick destroys an 11-year card, probe 1. And when Herrick dies, probe 1. So helps cycle and might get rid of some blockers on the field. Next is Gwen. And if you control another human citizen, Gwen becomes steadfast. So essentially it doesn't tap or get engaged when attacking. And when you do, you can engage and pay 2 to engage target citizen. So she can help get around certain blockers by engaging or tapping your enemy's citizens. Maybe there's other effects that might synergize with that on your side too, but not sure. Ooh, he's pretty cool. Sven. So Sven has a sidestep, and when Sven enters the island, probe 1. If you control 3 or more human citizens, including Sven, draw 1, then probe 1 instead. Okay, helps cycle your deck. One of those. Theodore. When Theodore enters the island, draw 1. And short time 4, so when you have only 4 or less, I think, 11-year cards, that equals the short time 4. Draw 1, then probe 1 instead. Next is Lorelei, and whenever you discard a spell card, Lorelei cannot be blocked until the end of turn. So it helps probe or attack those 11-year cards. Next is Khonsu. She's ravenous, and whenever Khonsu destroys an 11-year card, probe 1. Oh, this is pretty cool. He looks like a mage dude. His name's Eros, and whenever a citizen you control destroys an 11-year card, you may return Eros to your hand, and if you do, return target citizen to its owner hand. That's very blue, and doesn't cost too much. Next is Adriel. He's steadfast, and sacrifice Adriel, target citizen gets +6/+6 until the end of turn. So it seems like you can use some of your cards to attack, and then sacrifice like Adriel to get the extra damage in if you need it. Ooh, here's an uncommon. He looks kind of creepy though. His name is Flanagan. He's eager, meaning he can attack the turn he's played, so he doesn't have weariness. And if you control 3 or more other human citizens, Flanagan gains sidestep. So again, more cards that are able to use sidestep when more humans are around. Next is Cleo. She's eager, so she can attack the turn she's played. And when Cleo dies, probe 1. So early game cycling. Got 2 of those. Seems like the humans have mostly just citizens, very few spells. Next is Wayland. If you engage him, sacrifice Wayland, pay 1, and return target citizen to its owner's hand. That's a good way to bounce some of your enemy's creatures. Oh, here we're finally at the spells. So we have the Ember Sword. Target citizen gets +6/+6 until the end of turn. Got 2 of those. Next is Archaism. So draw 1, then probe 1. So a cycling card. 2 of those. Trivialize. Target citizen becomes a 4/4 with no abilities until the end of turn. That could be good to a versatile card to either use on your opponent to lower their stats or maybe buff one of your own. Next is Morning Muster, so focused. So you can only cast this during your first or second phase. And look at all of your 11-year cards. You may place 2 of those cards at the bottom of your deck. Replace them with the top 2 cards of your deck and shuffle your deck. So when the beginning of the game starts, you have to lay out your 11-year cards. I think it's the top 6 on your deck while you shuffle it. So maybe some of those cards might be useful to you. So this can be a good way to cycle those into your actual deck. This one's Feathergraft. This is also focused. Abolish target citizen card from your limbo pile, and you may have target citizen gain sidestep, eager, tenacious, ravenous, toxic, or steadfast until end of turn. So that's pretty good to kind of be versatile to get around your enemy's blockers. And last card is Clapped in Irons. So target citizen cannot disengage for as long as it stays on the island. That's pretty cool. You can actually keep your attackers or you guys lock someone into an engagement. Cool. All right, that's the human deck, everyone. Hope you like it. And if you like the content, make sure to like. And otherwise, I'll see you on the next video. Catch you later.